Kardinia Park.
Welcome to another edition of Down at Kardinia Park. Something a bit different this week. We're down at Club Cats. We've come to have a bit of a chat to the Geelong faithful, the senior supporters, and see what they have to say. Ask them a bit about the club, a bit about Joel Selwood and his 100th game this weekend, and who they think is the best looking cat.
As I said, I'm in 1937. I was supposed to go with where I worked, but my sister had married and it was polio was here, and I wasn't allowed to go. I was heartbroken. That's why I didn't see the 1937 premiership. So that's how far back I've seen all the premiers.
Can you remember it back then?
Pardon?
Can you remember it vividly back then?
Oh, of course. Oh, my mind's very fresh.
Very good. Mavis, thanks for joining us. We've got a couple of quick questions.
Yes.
Joel Selwood, he's playing his 100th game.
One of our best players, that I've seen come through the ranks. And whilst, I was always very, very passionate towards Gary Ablett Jr., but of course my thoughts changed over last year's incident. But that's my choice. That's not everyone's. But Joel Selwood I like because he's definitely 100% our club.
We've got a few people from Canada here with us today. We'll just a quick few questions. Have you watched much footy before?
I got actually addicted to footy now. I've actually been training with North Geelong.
Very good. What do you like the most about footy?
Just everything about it. It's awesome, yeah.
Very good. I like the answer. Quick question. Do you guys know Joel Selwood? No, Joel Selwood, of course. It's his 100th game this weekend. What do you love about Joel Selwood?
Look, he's just passionate about Geelong. He loves the game. He's a great player, good leader.
A distant relation of mine got married for the second time. This is back in the 80s when the football was at Kardinia Oval.
Okay, yeah.
The day she got married, they went to the football and they were in a horse and buggy, and the horse bolted and knocked her out and killed her.
Really?
But the football always came first.
That's right.
Yes.
Must have been a long time ago, horse and cart.
In 1980 something.
Right.
No, 18 something.
No, yeah.
Oh yes, in the 1800s. Yes. So that's how my family have always been Geelong, and they still are. The children they get a bit feral when they come to the football.
Well, don't we all? And what is your greatest Geelong moment?
Yes, well, when they won the flag in 2009. Yes, and that's when... Oh, no, I better be careful what I say. Yes, so 2009.
Yeah, very good.
I remember my father taking me to football in 1953 when Geelong played in the finals at the MCG. He worked at Ford and he had a cat made for me.
Before, we're just reflecting on a few Geelong great moments. What is your greatest memory of the Geelong Football Club?
Oh dear, there's just so many. As I said, I've seen when I was in the rooms after the 1963 grand final, and I can remember a Polly Farmer. We was all together in the rooms with the players, and Alistair Lord came up to him and he said, "What about it?" And he said, "Look, I told you not to worry at three-quarter time that the game was won." And that's how confident he was, that Polly Farmer was.
There you go. That's a bit easier said than done. And finally, who is the best-looking current cat?
Who's the best-looking current cat? Oh, without a doubt, Jimmy Bartell.
Had a few Jimmy Bartells already. He'll be very happy to hear that. Mavis, thanks very much for joining us.
You're more than welcome. I'm so sorry if I chatted on.
Not at all. Thank you.
Lovely speaking.
Down at Kardinia